Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Christine Brown, Kody Brown's fiery and independent former wife from Sister Wives, returns to the spotlight with bombshell disclosures in the highly anticipated Tell-All Part 4 preview. Christine is going all out this time. After years of remaining in the shadows of plural marriage, silenced by the weight of polygamy's expectations and the toxic dynamics of Kody's favoritism, she is finally revealing the raw truth about her experience, her broken marriage, and the man she claims built their relationship on nothing but lies. In the teaser for Tell-All Part 4, Christine makes a shocking confession. All Kody did was lie. Christine's statement sent shockwaves through the Sister Wives fandom, confirming what many watchers had thought for years. Christine claimed that during their marriage, she offered Kody her undying loyalty, forsaking her personal happiness for the sake of the family dream, which Kody repeatedly sold to his wives and the cameras. Behind the scenes, Christine explains that Kody was crafting a whole different reality, one devoid of honesty and ethics and instead based on manipulation, deception, and selfish motives. Christine's breaking point was not a single moment, but rather the combination of years of dismissive behavior, unfulfilled promises, and emotional neglect. She describes how Kody promised justice to his wives but instead displayed obvious favoritism to Robyn, resulting in a household filled with envy, bruised feelings, and continual emotional strife. Christine gives a detailed picture of Kody's gaslighting tactics, describing how he would twist talks to make her feel guilty for expressing her needs, labeling her as the difficult wife, simply for daring to seek love and respect. Christine's Tell-All Part 4 preview is even more powerful because she speaks not only for herself but also for the collective frustration of the other wives, Janelle and to a lesser extent Mary, who felt similarly abandoned as Kody clung desperately to the idealized relationship he crafted with Robyn. Christine recalls that Kody's deception included financial promises, in which he portrayed magnificent images of Coyote Pass and future family unity, while making decisions that jeopardized the well-being of his original wife and children. One of the most sad aspects of Christine's preview is her open contemplation on how these lies affected her children. Christine sobs as she recalls times when her children questioned why their father appeared so distant or uninterested in their lives. She describes how terrible it was to always defend a man who was no longer sincerely committed in their family. The treachery was not only marital, but also parental. Christine's candor reveals a deep generational anguish caused by Kody's refusal to acknowledge his mistakes as a husband and father. As the Tell-All Part 4 preview begins, Christine delves into specific events in which Kody promised reform only to return to his old practices of deception. One instance she tells has Kody assuring her that they will work on their closeness, only to later confess that he wasn't attracted to her anymore, blaming Christine for her alleged attitude, rather than admitting his own emotional retreat. Christine admits that these were not isolated incidents, but rather a recurring theme throughout their marriage, with each one eroding her sense of worth and belonging. Despite the agony of discovering that much of her marriage was based on deception, Christine's tone in the Tell-All Part 4 preview isn't purely resentful. Instead, it is about empowerment. She is grateful for finally selecting herself, for breaking free from a system that kept her small, unheard, and unimportant. Christine is filled with pride as she thinks on her decision to leave Kody, noting that it was more than simply fleeing him. It was also about rediscovering herself, regaining her voice, and demonstrating to her children that they deserved honesty and unconditional love. Christine's boldness in coming up at this tell-all is essential to the Sister Wives storyline. Her statements shattered the carefully crafted image Kody has long attempted to preserve, revealing a life far more fragmented than fans previously imagined. Christine isn't just destroying the bridge to her former existence with her knowledge that all Kody did was lie. She's also creating a new one paved with truth, healing, and self-respect. Christine ends the preview with a powerful message. I spent too long believing the fantasy he created. Now I prefer reality, even if it hurts. This final speech establishes her as a pillar of strength in the ongoing Sister Wives story, motivating countless others trapped in poisonous relationships to forge their own path to escape. The full tell-all Part 4 promises to go even deeper into the Brown family's cracks and Kody's worsening relationships, not only with Christine but with the entire family structure. Fans are hungry to hear the unedited truth, and Christine's candor could be the catalyst that ultimately brings Kody's polygamous ideal crashing down forever. Christine Brown's startling comments in the Tell-All Part 4 teaser sparked a fury among the Brown family and Sister Wives fans. As the dust settles from Christine's forceful confession that all Kody did was lie, everyone wonders what will happen next. The solution rests in a complicated web of emotional fallout, altering family dynamics, and the uncertain future of the polygamous family, which formerly prided itself on unity, even if that unity was more illusion than reality. First and foremost, Christine's strong stand against Kody's deception has inspired the other wives to reflect on their own marital situations. Janelle, long seen as the family's realistic and steady force, has increasingly found herself agreeing with Christine's viewpoint. Janelle has become more frustrated with Kody's unwillingness to fulfill his responsibilities, not only to her but also to their children. The Brown family's once solid ties have begun to splinter, with Janelle publicly questioning whether her ongoing involvement in the marriage is in the best interests of herself and her children. Mary Brown, whose relationship with Kody has been on the verge of failing for years, is also at a crossroads. Mary clung to the belief that her marriage could be healed, despite years of emotional neglect and public humiliation. However, Christine's candor has served as a mirror for Mary's own disillusionment. Though Mary has not publicly stated her intentions about her marriage to Kody, insiders believe she is seriously considering a permanent break, inspired by Christine's determination to prioritize self-worth over the phony promises of a shared goal that no longer exists. Meanwhile, Robyn Brown, the favorite wife, finds herself in an increasingly hazardous situation. Despite her strong loyalty to Robyn, Kody's reputation among the other spouses and fans has suffered significantly. Christine's allegations concerning Kody's partiality and dishonesty confirm years of conjecture that Robyn had a dividing role within the family structure. Robyn has openly disputed allegations of manipulation, but she is apparently fighting to keep her carefully crafted image. Her emotional arguments, which were once effective in eliciting pity, are now being analyzed in the light of Christine's discoveries. The breakdown of their parents' relationships has also had a significant impact on the Brown children. Christine's children, particularly Isabel and Truly, have expressed relief and satisfaction at seeing their mother gain independence. Truly, who was still very small for much of the family conflict, is now starting to grasp the complexities of her family's condition. Isabel, who notably underwent surgery without Kody's consent, has openly supported her mother, emphasizing the importance of demonstrating love via regular acts rather than empty words.